Alright, what's up guys? NinjaDeathStrike. It's been a while, huh? I know I've been neglecting to upload things to this channel recently, but I've been busy. X and Y came out. The Agrotech came to visit me, so we were hanging out, and I wasn't recording stuff. And yeah, I've put about 200 hours into X and Y, so that's what I've been doing instead of recording battles for you guys. Hopefully you'll forgive me. But the good news is, X and Y is up in beta on Pokemon Showdown, so we're going to have some X and Y battles today. I'm so glad this is on Showdown. I tried the breeding thing, and I hate it, and I'm not going to do it because it's frustrating, and this is better. Like, I have an in-game EV trained and bred team, but I hate the random 3-on-3 battles because I think they take very little skill, and I don't really want to seek out people to battle 6v6, so I can just do it from here for free and get the guys I want, and if I discover that a guy doesn't work, I don't have to spend 5 hours replacing him. So, anyhow, Pokemon Showdown, it's a good thing, and we're going to battle. I am going to be showing these battles a little bit slower than I normally did. I'm going to do them at normal speed like I would do with the Create a Pokemon battles, because there's a lot of new stuff that probably needs explained, especially if you're not familiar with the metagame, which none of us really are. So, these are literally the first two battles I took, except for one where I didn't know how to Mega Evolve, so I forfeited, but we won't count that one. It was in the middle. But this is actually the very first time I clicked Find a Battle on Showdown, and then the next one is right after that. So the first two battles, everyone's still new to the game. Take from that what you will, but let's look at my team here. This is basically, let's throw together 6 dudes that were pretty good, or seemed pretty good last gen, and see how they do. I didn't want to use too many new guys. Actually, I don't think a lot of the new guys are going to be that good, honestly. I don't see too many OU guys out of the new batch. But that's a discussion maybe for another day, or you can tell me in the comments who you think is going to make it to OU from the new Pokemon. Anyhow, I do have one new guy. This is Kelfki. He gets Prankster, Thunderwave, and Swagger, and that's pretty much all you need to know about him. He's super annoying to fight, and he wins games on his own because he just takes the game over by being a giant dick. So, you'll also notice I have Absol. Absol, I believe, was NU last time, but he's got a Mega Evolution now. He turns into Mega Absol. He gets Magic Bounce. He kills Kelfki. Thanks to Robotnik is Sexy for the idea to try out Mega Absol. I was using Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar is really good, but Kelfki is everywhere right now. Seen him in so many random matches on the DS, and I saw him in battles today. He's just, Prankster is everywhere, Kelfki is everywhere. Magic Bounce seems really good right now, and Mega Absol gets Magic Bounce. It's got 115 special attack and like 150 physical attack, so I'm running a mixed set. He does some good work. Ferrothorn is Ferrothorn. He doesn't die. He sets up Stealth Rocks and stuff like that. Gastrodon stops rain teams. Dragonite is Dragonite. He has Marvel Scale, and that's still a really good ability. And then we have Sub-Disable Gengar, because this is a new metagame, and Sub-Disable Gengar is an awesome scout in unfamiliar territory, so we're going to use him. Also, I almost always use Gengar, because I love him. So, my opponent's team up here, he's got 5 new guys. This is Chestnut. He's grass fighting. He seems kind of bad, but he does get this Spiky Shield move, which I guess is a reason to use him. Aegislash, Ghost Steel. He also gets a new Protect move that lowers attack 2 stages if they make contact with him. And he can change forms. He gets 150 base attack stat if he changes form. Pangoro, Dark Fighting. He gets a new move called Parting Shot, which is basically a U-turn that lowers attack and special attack but doesn't do any damage. Still seems really good. I want to see if it can breed onto other things, because Pangoro himself doesn't seem that great. This is Malamar. It's a dark psychic type that does some stuff, I guess. Robotnik is Sexy is very excited about it, but I'm not sure what it does yet. So anyhow, he's using it. We'll see if it's any good. This is Noivern. It's super fast, and it has really high special attack and really strong moves. Has 140 base normal type special attack, as well as, you know, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, stuff like that. And finally we have Blastoise, who I assume is his Mega Evolution, since why else would you use Blastoise? Mega Blastoise, I think, is just like hyper offensive. It gets that ability that increases the power of all its pulse moves, I believe, so we'll have to see how he does. But let's get into the battle. I am going to lead with Bojangles the Kelfki because he's an awesome lead, and I don't see anything on that guy's team that has Magic Bounce, so that means something is getting paralyzed, and it's going to be that thing, whatever his name is, Pangoro. I go for the Parafusion. Unfortunately, he gets the 25% chance to break through, hits me with a +2 Hammer Arm, and that's the end of Kelfki. So, Kelfki probably deserved that. He's a dick. But he is still Parafused, so that's going to give me a great opportunity to switch into Puff the Magic Dragon, set up a Dragon Dance with Multiscale, still intact. Blastoise comes in, he does Mega Evolve as I expected, but don't care. Marvel Scale, or whatever his ability is. It's not Marvel Scale. Multiscale. Even with the Power Boost, Ice Beam is not going to take Puff out. Unfortunately, I get the 2-turn Confusion instead of the 3-turn. I might want to put a Lumberry on him. We'll have to see. But Noivern comes in. I know it uses special attacks, so I'm just going to go into Nike because Nike doesn't care about special attacks. Go for the Ice Beam as he switches in this grass fighting guy, and I don't want to take a grass move, and you know who resists grass and fighting? Puff the Magic Dragon. So we're going to switch back to him, take that Wood Hammer like it was nothing. I'm not sure what kind of coverage moves Chespin has. Well, not Chespin, Chestnut. I don't know what moves any of these guys have, so I just go for Fire Punch, figure if he can kill me, he can kill me, whatever, then I'll know. But he actually switches into Aegislash here, and I hit him with a Fire Punch, get the burn on the switch. That's super handy. I'm actually thinking I'm going to replace Fire Punch with Earthquake here. Because of Chestnut and Aegislash, both of those protect moves damage you if you try to use a move that makes contact with them, and Earthquake doesn't make physical contact, so it might be a better option. Anyhow, that's just what I thought from this battle. But Burn Aegislash is whatever. You know, he does kill Dragonite with a crit, but it lets me get in Spike the Ferrothorn, lets me set up Stealth Rocks. I go for Protect here to see what he's going to try and do. He goes for the Wood Hammer. Now I'm going to predict him to go for a fighting move, go into the Shadow, predict correctly. Even if he'd gone for the Wood Hammer, that's fine. I don't think it would have done that much damage. But it's going to force a switch out here, which tells me he doesn't have anything to attack me. I get a free sub on the switch as Malamar comes in, and I know this thing has a bunch of moves that hurt Gengar, but I have a sub up, so that's fine. He shows me Psycho Cut. I'm assuming he could have a dark move here too, so I don't want to stay in. Although I guess I could have subbed again to see, but Spike just walls the thing to hell from what I can tell. It resists both stab moves. That thing's a physical attacker. Its moves make contact, so it's going to hurt itself probably more than it hurts Spike. And that's exactly what happened. Throw up a Leech Seed here, knowing he's going to switch. Evil Poe, the Pangoro, comes back in. And Pangoro is a bit of a problem. Fighting Dark is still really good coverage moves, even though Fairy exists now. I don't have a Fairy on my team. I probably should. Oh yeah, I do. I have Kelfki. Never mind. But Klefki's a weird fairy. Anyhow, so I'm just kind of scouting him out, and he decides he's had enough and forfeits. So that was the first battle. That's probably the only reason I saved it. It wasn't fantastic, but it was a decent battle, and I won my first battle, so that was nice. And now we have the second battle, and let's talk about Mega Absol and how no one is ready for him yet. This guy was a little bitch. He complained the whole time that I had a Mega Evolution, which seems really dumb. I guess probably Mega Evolutions are going to be that new cause that bad players take up to campaign against and say they're unfair. Just like Legends were the last time. So that'll be fun. We can all look forward to listening to them whine and moan. And I got to experience that firsthand. So let's watch this match and just enjoy it. I'm going to lead with Absol because he has a bunch of annoying stuff on his team. So Ferrothorn's here. You know what Ferrothorn's weak to? Fire. Bye-bye, Ferrothorn. Base 115, special attack, Fire Blast, and he starts bitching. Dude, you are weak. Who uses Mega Evolutions? I do. Bye-bye, Gengar. Gengar is not faster than Absol, not anymore. Not unless it's Mega Evolved. So take that out with a Psycho Cut. You can't get Superpower if you want Justified, I think is how that's working, but Psycho Cut pays off there. It destroys that Toxicroak. Hey, look who it is. It's Kelfki. You know what ability Mega Absol has? Magic Bounce. So bounce the Perilous, kill the Kelfki, and Mega Absol has 4 KOs in 5 turns, I think. There's a Gliscor. Gliscor is dead now. Ice Beam. Ice Beam for the Gliscor, and that just leaves him with Sylveon, who I actually can't really hurt. I don't have a Steel or a Poison move, and this thing's really bulky, so I go for a Psycho Cut just because I wanted to see if I could 6-0 him with just Absol, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Luckily, I have the Shadow now. The Shadow resist Fairy thanks to the Poison typing, which is now an asset rather than a liability, and he gets Stab Sludge Bomb, which happens to be super effective against Fairies. So we're going to do that. Bitch Kitty over there can try and Wish Protect all it wants. Gengar doesn't care. Gengar is going to kill it because it is a Fairy, and Gengar kills Fairies now, which is a pretty handy ability to have. So the match is over. It's just going to be him Wish protecting even though he's lost, and also him crying in the chat because I used a Mega Evolution, even though that's now a part of the game and it's a new fun part of the game to experiment with. So my very first 2 matches, this seems like a pretty cool metagame. I don't know. I'm going to probably play some more after this, but I wanted to get them out because I haven't posted anything for a couple weeks. And hopefully you guys enjoyed them. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Comment, like I said, comment about which new guys you think are going to be OU. I mean, there's going to be a couple, but I don't think there's going to be that many. So let me know what you think about that. Check out the rest of my videos, I guess, if you want to, and I will have more coming your way shortly. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.